How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Foodie TV. It's Davian
and Richard.
And today we're in Fountain Valley, California, checking out MUNCHIE-KEN Japanese Ramen.
We're here for a very specific ramen, and it's the Yuzu Shio Ramen. Can't wait to try it and do a review so you guys can see what it's all about.
And it's all coming right up in this video. Let's eat! Alright, you guys, we got our food. We got our Shio Ramen, or Yuzu Shio Ramen.
Yuzu Shio Ramen, guys. Ooh. So, this place is probably one of the first place I've seen that has Yuzu Shio Ramen. It's not a very popular style of ramen, and whenever I go for ramen, I always see like tonkatsu, or what else is there? Your just tonkatsu,
your typical ramens,
and shoyu ramen.
Yeah, this is the first time I actually seen a Yuzu ramen here in California. I've had it in Japan before, but never seen it in California, so I'm very surprised to see this today.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny that you mentioned about Japan is the owner, he is from Japan, and he lives in Japan. He actually loves to surf so much. We're in Fountain Valley, Huntington Beach area, so the waves here, a lot of people fly here or go to that beach just to surf. So he loved the waves so much, he opened a ramen shop right next to the beach, so when he goes surfing, he can come here and have his ramen.
Wow, that's super cool, you guys.
Pretty cool.
Everything smells so good right now. Richard, let's dive right in.
Let's
I cannot
go
wait before it gets cold.
We gotta get that broth checked first, so you know
broth
the purity.
Check.
So let's go and
you guys know what that means.
Check that broth out.
You guys know the rules, how we do it.
Here
Just
we go.
the broth itself.
Broth.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Oh. That literally warmed up my body, soul, and heart all at once because that was so comforting.
It just hits your soul right off the start. The moment the broth touches your tongue, your lips,
it's amazing. You guys, like, I didn't even tell you what the base is. This is a chicken broth base with shio, meaning they put salt in there and yuzu. So the chicken broth is so light, but it packs a punch of flavor.
Yeah. It's super deep. There's different levels of flavors. You can tell it's clear, it's clean.
Wow.
Yet it's rich and it's
refreshing too because of that yuzu.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. You get some of that citrus from the yuzu.
Like right when you sip into the broth, it tastes very clean, very flavorful, but then there's that freshness of the aroma of the yuzu that just comes out at the end.
Yeah.
It doesn't overpower the whole flavor of everything, and you can actually taste all the layers of the flavor in this ramen, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, like Richard said, the yuzu cuts through the richness, so it brings a nice balance to it.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then this bowl, you see some yuzu zest, and then you see thinly sliced green onions or scallions, and then
you got your bamboo shoots.
And then you have your pieces of chashu. Yes. But let's go for some noodles.
Let's go, man. The noodles look amazing. Let's go ahead and take a bite.
Oh, look at this, you guys.
Here we go.
Look at that noodle pool. Oh, yeah. Oh. Nice, chewy, tender.
All of that flavor soaked up into the noodles. You can taste the yuzu, the chicken broth, all of that flavor combined with the noodles was amazing.
Oh, I'm in heaven right now, guys. Literally,
wow.
This is a really good bowl of ramen. All right.
We tried the soup, we tried the noodles. It's time for the chashu.
Time for the chashu. Just by itself right now?
Just by itself.
Just by itself, you guys.
Look at that chashu bending, you guys. Ooh, you know it's tender when it's flapping like it's about to fly.
Nice piece of chashu. All right,
let's take a bite.
Cheers.
It broke right off and melted right in my mouth. Wow.
Melt in your mouth. So tender.
Chase it with a little bit of broth. Oh, I just can't get over the fact of the richy, fatty broth flavor and then that cut from the yuzu. It just makes it so addicting. You literally go in for the bite and you're like, all right, this is good, but you instantly want to go right back in for a second bite and a third and fourth and a fifth. Like it's like that addicting. It's amazing.
When you eat it, it doesn't feel heavy. So like Richard said, it's very addicting and you want to have that next bite right away.
You know, when I'm eating ramen, I'm used to the tonkatsu where it's pork broth, so way more rich and fatty, so it feels a little heavy and hearty once I eat it. This, no. It feels like I'm eating mama's cooking on a sick day. She made me some chicken noodle soup. and it's just recovering my whole soul right now. It's amazing.
This is a perfect bowl of noodle soup or ramen for like on a cold, rainy day. If you were in California, it's been raining the past couple of weeks, so
this is
perfect. Just perfect, comforting. And then now we have to have the ultimate bite, right?
Yeah, we got to get the chashu, the noodles, the green onions, and the bamboo shoot. Right.
The chashu pork belly, you guys, so good.
Okay.
So good.
I can't fit everything in one, so I'm gonna do noodles and bamboo this, and then the chashu here.
Right here, you guys got that. Cheers.
Ready? Cheers, yo. I can't believe how much sense it makes. That's all I can say. A lot of times you eat something and you're like, what is that? But for some reason when I eat this, it's so nostalgic and comforting and just makes me feel wholesome. It's amazing.
Wholesome is the perfect word to describe.
I feel complete.
There's no other words to describe the way we feel right now.
Yes.
Because I feel the same way. It's just
you've tried this in Japan, Davian. Can you give us a little review? I never got to try it in Japan, even though I've been there. Can you give us a little review of what you think?
It's very close to what I remember from Japan. Because Japan, I went there a couple years ago, so you know the memory is faint. But I remember eating a bowl of yuzu ramen over there and feeling
like what you're feeling now.
Yeah, feeling just what I'm feeling now. Like I was blown away. It was something different from the regular chashu, and it was just incredible. And this is it. It's bringing back the memories.
Wow, and that's what I love about food, you guys, is that you can eat something in a whole different country, and once you find something similar where you're from, it puts you back exactly where you ate it first, which is for you was Japan. And that's why we're getting these happy feelings. And you know, being in Japan is a very happy place. We love food.
It is.
So
if you guys never been, highly recommend.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the ramen.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about the combo.
We do have to talk about combo.
Wow. Okay, guys. So from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., MUNCHIE-KEN does a combo where you can get a bowl of ramen, and it comes with a small bowl of either chashu, rice and curry. This is rice and chashu, rice and curry, or you can get 4 pieces of the California roll. So it was
such a great deal.
Yeah, and I think the whole meal for this was $13.50 for the combo. Rice bowl, Shio Ramen. These are prices I've never even heard of before, especially in the inflation that we are having now.
It's very rare nowadays, you guys. And the portions are really good.
Really good.
Nice bowl of ramen. Nice little bowl of, this is the mini chashu bowl. And we went for the chashu bowl because we like our protein.
Yes.
So
the chashu, anywhere I go, I'm always getting chashu, you know, like you need that protein. More protein is always better.
So let's give it a try.
Let's go. We're gonna save half of this ramen, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. We have this lemongrass paste that we're gonna put in here after to change up the flavor, and we're gonna talk about that soon. But let's go ahead and get into the chashu bowl.
So this chashu bowl, you got chopped up chashu topped with scallions or green onions.
Yeah, and then they have their I believe it's the tare from the chashu that they braise it in, so that sauce, all that's been braising in the chashu is in here as well.
You can see the sauce throughout the rice.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, I'm going for another bite.
Same here, same here. That was just not enough. Let me just tell you guys, if you ever had that experience when you eat something so good, it just starts to melt in your mouth the minute it touches your tongue, this is what this chashu bowl is doing.
Yeah.
It's so fatty and rendered so well. Once you bite into the pork belly, it kind of just breaks and all the rendered fat pops with it.
Right.
And then it kind of covers your tongue with all of that fattiness, and it makes it so creamy and yummy at the same time.
You don't get any big pieces of fat or anything like that at all.
Perfect.
Like me personally, I don't like to eat a lot of fat, but the way it's rendered, the way it's cooked down, and just the way it's chopped up in here, it is so good. So good.
That green onion too gives it that scallion freshness, cuts the fat a little bit, but also blends in with the flavor, making it a really refreshing and delicious bowl.
And the rice, perfectly cooked. You can't go wrong with that.
And all the sauce that they poured in it, soaked into the rice, making this whole bowl so addicting. I gotta stop myself now. we can go on back.
So, before it gets cold.
Yeah.
All right, Richard.
Okay. So this is called the Munchie Paste. And what it is, we don't know what it is, but they say it's lemon paste with their spice and ingredients that they put in here. So this is my recommendation and a little tip to you guys. I really enjoy the flavor of this yuzu ramen by itself already. So I tend to eat most of it or half of it. And then once I get to that part, that's when I will add this in. But this paste is a little strong, so I recommend you guys add a little at a time until you find a flavor that you like with this lemon paste.
That's a great tip. And then just smelling it, you guys, it reminds me, the smell kind of reminds me of a tom yum smell. So,
and you guys ever have mama noodles? It kind of smells just like that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's try it out.
So I'm gonna put
just a little bit at a time.
So this is what I'm gonna use, and this is what I have left. So we're gonna try this first.
So do you usually put it in the whole bowl or do you put it in the spoon?
I put it in a whole bowl.
Okay.
So if you are confident enough that you had enough of the original base flavor and you're ready to change it up and level it up, you put it in, and this is how we're gonna eat it now.
All right, whole bowl it is.
And you guys gotta remember too, you guys started off with a whole bowl. The amount they give you is for a whole bowl. So as you guys eat and you guys have less of this, you want to adjust of how much paste you want to put in. So keep that in mind.
All right, guys. Mine is mixed up. Time to try the soup, right?
Let's go. I smell that already. Here we go.
Cheers. Oh. You guys, it changed the flavor completely.
And that's why I tell you guys, enjoy it first and then add it later. So that way you can get two different ramens in one sitting.
It does remind me a little bit of that mama noodle.
It does, right?
And yeah.
It's more sophisticated though.
Yeah.
It has more boldness and like flavor to it. Like the mama noodles, it's good. It has like, you add water most of the time to it, so it's kind of watered down. But with the chicken broth and that mama noodle flavor, it's just like a whole nother level up.
Yeah, it's so good, you guys. I'm mixing a little more in. Now I want a full bite.
That punch, right?
With the
with
soup,
everything else.
Broth, yeah.
All right,
cheers,
go.
guys.
Cheers, guys. Wow.
Wow. That flavor of the lemongrass was absorbed by the noodles.
Instantly.
Yeah, instantly. So when you took a bite of the noodles, oh, that was just so good.
It tastes like a fusion now. I feel like I'm in Japan still, but somehow it got influenced by Thailand.
Yeah,
Which
it's like
is
a combination.
It's a great combination. Like, I'm not hating at all. This is a great combo. They also sell this paste in a jar. So if you like it so much, you guys can purchase it on the counter and take it home and add it to any other dishes you guys want
I
to.
might have to go buy a jar myself. It's so good.
So good.
All right, you guys. That's it for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Hit that like button, leave us a comment, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of the Foodie TV. Peace.